Today, President Trump is expected to elevate acting Attorney General Todd Blanche to be his nominee as the next official AG. Blanche has led the Justice Department since April, when President Trump fired then Attorney General Pam Bondi. He'll need Senate approval to make it official. Blanche, of course, was also President Trump's personal attorney before his second term. CBS News White House reporter Aaron Navarro is following this from our Washington bureau and joins us now with more. Good morning, Aaron. Blanche, at this moment, though, is facing pressure over this anti-weaponization fund. So why might the president be making this move now?
Good morning, Errol. It's actually that anti-weaponization fund that is part of the reason why the President Trump is so impressed with Todd Blanche during his tenure as acting Attorney General. That fund was created as part of a settlement in a $10 billion lawsuit that President Trump launched in his personal capacity against the IRS for leaking of his tax returns, and the Department of Justice came to that settlement. But Blanche has many ties to President Trump. As you mentioned, he was his personal lawyer beginning in 2023 with that hush money trial in New York relating to Stormy Daniels. And since then, you've seen Blanche be part of the president's go-to legal team when it comes to the classified documents case, election obstruction case. And after Blanche was moved from Deputy Attorney General to Acting Attorney General, it was clear that it was a sort of trial period for him, and President Trump in the last couple of months has suggested at times that it's essentially Blanche's job to lose. We know that President Trump wanted someone that would also go after his political enemies, and one of the first moves that Blanche took was to secure indictments against the former FBI director, James Comey. He's also worked with the White House's larger, quote, war on fraud, so it's clear that he's been taking his cues from President Trump, despite the Department of Justice mainly being known traditionally as an apolitical agency.
And Aaron, what is the status of that anti-weaponization fund?
On Tuesday, Todd Blanche said in a testimony to Congress that the fund would not be moving forward. He said in that hearing that it would never be moving forward. But President Trump, in recent interviews, as well as in the Oval Office in front of reporters yesterday, really cast doubt on how true that actually is. He called the fund a, quote, beautiful thing, and then blamed the courts, which temporarily paused the creation of that fund. Take a listen to what he said yesterday.
I love it. I think it's so important. The radical left judge ruled against it, but these people, their lives have been destroyed, their families have been destroyed, many of them. I'm not just talking about a few people, many of them. I'm one of them.
Is the $1.8 billion DOJ fund dead, or is it on hold?
I'd have to ask the lawyers, I don't know.
And despite Republicans in Congress really coming out against this fund when it was announced, you have seen some allies of the president, such as South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, float alternatives to try and compensate those who they feel have been wrongly prosecuted under the Biden administration.
All right, Aaron Navarro in our D.C. bureau. Aaron, thank you.